So, I have been very, very busy. And I've not even got to the end of August. Well, no, I have got to the end of August. We are on transfer deadline day on the 1st of September. But I spent about 3 hours of my day today scouting and really looking into details of players. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so I have brought in a few players. That's one of them. That's another. We have an agreement with Charlie. That was the wrong screen though. So let me. Where is it? Transfer history. Oh, my mouse is over it. So all the business that you guys haven't seen starts from Pablo Ngoy, who's gone straight into the first 11. He's on loan from Blackburn, one of our partner clubs. Even though we are paying his put some of his wages. I thought that we got wiped out of our wages. But he is a Sky Bet League One standard player, which for 3 stars of ability, and he's been called a good Sky Bet League One player. That shows that we definitely should be fighting for promotion this season with that kind of quality of calibre of players. Jack Walshaw, also a new signing. He has been brought in from Welsh side Afan Lido. He came in for £110 because Welsh clubs just really don't want that much money apparently. Peter Thompson was a free agent at just 16. Came up on the radar, and I mean he looks fab for 16 years old. That is questionably good. Peter Thompson, we just went over him. Joshua Davies, also coming from Wales, Barrytown United. This fella came from. Yeah, not much to say about him. He also came on free. Looked decent enough to pick up for a small amount of money, where we can send him out on loan as soon as he's 17, which will be towards the end of next season. But he will get valuable experience in the under-21s. I'm also going to cover Lewis Hanna before we go through anyone else. He came in from Northern Irish side, Portadown. Already had some appearances in the NIFL, that is the top league for Northern Ireland. And again, to say he's always 16, and with those stats where he's not the greatest right now, but scouts rated him also with a heap of potential. So he was signed quite cheap, £10,000. Everyone else has been brought in from a different country. Our scouts have been to Spain, and they've picked up a bunch of players. Orgy has gone back on loan to his club, which I'm not even going to try and pronounce because I'm going to butcher it. But he does look solid for a fullback, and we bought him for £130,000, which is being paid in instalments. However, that is the biggest fee we paid because I can see there's not really much going on here. Marty is someone I am very, very excited about. 17 years old, was a Spanish amateur. And one thing I will recommend to you guys, always look when you go onto the database. Always look for, I'm just going to remove these. Always go amateur contracts. And then we'll pick a country, so we'll say Spain. This is very slow because of the amount of players that are loaded. That is not the one I wanted. Add condition, club, and then based, and then you can pick your nation. I found Spain to be really, really good for this, so we're gonna go and pick Spain. And then also to make sure I get the right type of players that I want, so I want players aged 16 to 21. and a whole bunch of players came up, including a Jonathan Chambers who didn't come up before, but there's a whole bunch of players there. And then I have literally spent the last couple hours going through all of these, which has not been the greatest use of my time. However, it has been rather successful in what we have brought in. So I'm going to go back to the screen, and we are going to welcome in Marty, who, I'm not going to lie to you guys, he's got straight into the first 11. He's listed as star player there. I'm going to change his game time. He wanted star player, but for 17 years old, and we've just brought in Shindawobi, he's not getting into the starting 11. He's definitely going to be in there for like contention, but he's not up there. He has got a stupendous amount of potential though, which is exciting. Pedro, a winger, also just he's a very exciting prospect. He has gone back on loan to his club that we poached him off. Vampire was from Senegal. He's also gone back to his club. It's actually the Vampire was the name that he was given. His real name isn't that. I've not given him the name. Vampire was just what he came scouted as, which was rather interesting. But I mean, again, he looks really good for his age. He has gone back to his club for the rest of the season. Masa Farama came in from Oberena, also on a free. Again, decent standard of player. Definitely got more to see from him. Vladimir Yannick is a 70-year-old goalkeeper that we found doing the amateur method again. He came up, looks good for a goalkeeper. I believe we have offered him out. We have offered him out to Charlie, I believe. Miguel Angel Guzman has gone back on loan to his club until I think it's the end of the season after. Again, it's the same story for most of these, so I won't cover the rest of them mostly. Even Alonso, Alejandro Nispera, David Perito, Borja Gutierrez, who was a free agent, and Pablo, who we have offered to Charlie. I remember Pablo. So, yeah. As you can see, a lot of them was down here. I did bring in a lot of them on trial. So, yeah. That is all transfer business done, I believe. And as you can see, we've got Newcastle next. And I think it's time for us to go through what you guys have missed in terms of the games. So, let's go and get there. Fits the schedule. As you can see, we've got Newcastle United in the third round. And why is that? Well, we beat Hull 2-0 with 2 goals from Jamie Allen in the 91st and 95th minute, respectively. And that was a slightly rotated team. And then we beat Harrogate 2-1 in the league. Rodney getting 2 goals on what was a fun day picked out by the board. We then drew away to Crewe 1-1. And then we beat 10-man Derby in all goals coming from the second half after a player was sent off. But we beat them 3-0 after a player went down. Very impressive win against another championship side. Because Hull were also a championship side. And we have just come off beating Southend United, who got promoted up with us. 3-1 Romero, Toby Adabel rolling, and Kyron Gordon getting the goals. What games are we going to play today, Nathan, you ask? Newcastle. It's definitely a game we're going to play, even though we're probably going to lose. And let's have a look at the top 7. So we've got Notts County, Fleetwood, Gillingham, Colchester, Bradford, and Newport in there. We will play Gillingham as well. So Newcastle and Gillingham are the games today. And I will get back to you at the end of deadline day. Hey, that rhymed. I'm just going to bring you guys back in here. Just to say that I've, again, been pleading with the board. And as you can see, youth facilities are being improved. I did touch on that last episode. Training facilities are now finished in their improvement. And I have literally just requested to increase youth recruitment spending. So I'm going to try and get that as much as I can. I'm also going to ask to improve training facilities once more. The better they can be improved, the better things get. I'm also going to ask to add a loan manager because that would be very helpful with the amount of loans we got. If we just go, I can't remember. Yeah, we've got 20 players on loan. All there, so it would be useful to have a loan manager. That being said, we do have Newcastle United, the Toon, to play. So let's just do a quick pick, and then I'm going to go and sort out this team with a final lineup for the Toon coming your way. Alright, this is your 11 for Newcastle at home. Newcastle at home, what a tie. We have Oliver Watworth in goal, Sam Beckwith, McAvoy, Karen Gordon at the back, Romero, Briley, Howard, and Annabelle Rowan on the midfield. Duffy the Vampire Slayer is in the attacking midfielder position, more as a second striker. And then you got Devante Rodney and new loanee Chindo Obi is coming in, and you should absolutely shoot him more often. And so should you. I really should do these individual tactics because it's actually something I have avoided. Oh, we should be the one making more runs, shouldn't we? Can I not select that? No. It's incompatible with his player's position. There we go. Alright. We're ready. Let's go and play Newcastle. Chindo Obi needs a squad number, and well, wow, we now have a lot of players at the club. Chindo Obi can wear the number 40. It's a number that I've been putting off because obviously Ian Henderson wore it for such a long time, didn't he? And then he retired with us this season. He's now a coach of us, so now he is the number 40 shirt number. I can't speak. Number 40 shirt number is now vacant. So, yeah, it can go to Chindo Obi for the season, and then it can be opened up potentially for a future club legend to take the legendary number. Sorry, I was messing with Blue Tack. I can hear the audio now. So, that is exciting. What I am going to do, and I'm going to trial it today, so I do apologise. I am going to take away the camera because I have noticed in matches the frame rate of me talking whilst the game's got on has been absolutely shocking. And I noticed it yesterday. So, yeah, forgive me if it's not something you enjoy. Make sure to leave me some feedback in the comments. It's much appreciated. The next thing I am planning to get is a webcam because I'm currently using my phone for recording. So webcam is the next thing on the shopping list when the time provides. But let's go and give Newcastle a game, shall we? I think we can win this. I know that's going to be famous last words, but a packed Scotland. Duffy the Vampire Slayer. Did you see that there? They've got Guehi. He's at Manchester City now. Right, let's get this game kicked off. Chindo Obi kicking off the game for us. And Sam Beckwith has got the ball. Plays it to Romero. We don't get to see the rest of it. One thing I'm going to do, because it looks a bit... It's already unbalanced. Well, that's interesting. Well, if I bring it down a little bit. There we go. We can sort of follow it a little better. Keeper's on the ball for Newcastle. Plays over to Botman. Surprised he's still there. Ball's played over to Harvey Barnes. And it is offside. I'm sorry, it is really hard to follow. It is unbelievable leggy, and I'm not sure if there's anything I can do about that. Well, we're going to change that anyway. What else do we need to do? Custom. There we go. Sounds are off. Let's see if that makes it any better. I do apologise. It's just the little things that's sometimes hard to notice, and then it's very obvious at times. Rodney's got the ball now. Is on the edge of the box. Can't find Obi. Is there a penalty shout in there? There wasn't. It has gone out for a throw-in, and I am going to change it back. I apologise. Was it on broadcast? I think it was. 5 minutes in, and already we are giving the game to Newcastle. Adabel Rowan crosses the ball in, finds Romero, can't find his head though. Beckwith has a shot, and it is gathered by the goalkeeper, who I'm not even going to mention the name of because I am absolutely going to butcher it. And he sends the ball forward, finds McAvoy of us. Duffy plays it to Obi, new signing for us. Adabel Rowan wins the ball. Back to Obi now, plays it back to Toby, who plays the ball forward, and it has gone out for a goal kick. Obi just didn't make the right run there. Oh, well, I went to the dentist today, guys. I haven't been to the dentist in about 3 years. They told me there was like a major backlog since COVID, which was, well, it was 6 years. I feel old. 6 years ago now, the COVID pandemic. But yeah, I went to see the dentist. Lovely people at my dental practice. I had nothing wrong. I'm a good boy, mate. I make sure I look after my teeth. So yeah, that went well. And I got some real good news today as well, that could be moving house sooner rather than later. With me and my partner, we had an offer on an apartment in our town, and then we got made that offer a couple months ago, and now finally it's going through. Apparently we should be getting a call this week to start moving things in, so very, very excited about that happening. So video stuff might slow down because that is quite a big transition for me, so it's going to be a lot to get used to. And now my brain knows the sort of time frame. I'm going to be doing a lot of packing things away. The things are not essential. For example, the dartboard that I have upstanding proud is probably going to come down tomorrow, which is sad, but I mean, it will be back up when I'm in my new place. Potentially some darts content there as well, if you guys are interested with that. I am thinking once I hit 50 followers on TikTok, because that's when you can live stream. I'm thinking of just doing some like stream on TikTok with like darts and stuff. I don't know yet. Let me know if you are interested in that. Adabel Rowan plays it over to Obi in the box now. Can we get this first goal against Newcastle? Obi is dispossessed. And Harvey Barnes is now running down the wing. It's Harvey Barnes. Oh, it's an equaliser. Ramsey has the ball into the box. Adebayo rolling. Intercepting, and has gone out for a Newcastle United corner. They have got the ball. Botman is over it, and he crosses the ball in, and Watmuff punches it away. Wisser has a shot, and it's gone into the stands. Alright, Watmuff over the goal kick. Chooses to play the ball forward. Finds Adebayo rolling in his own space. Continues to run down the wing. Not really being challenged. Crosses the ball in. Can't find Rodney. Finds the goalkeeper first. Briley plays it to Sam Beckwith. Romero, who's on a yellow, finds Rodney. Can't find Romero again. Guehi wins the ball. Guehi's at Manchester City in real life. Feels weird to see him in a Newcastle shirt. Lakiba now for Newcastle. Is intercepted, and Rodney now has the ball. Plays it over to Romero. And now to Sam Beckwith. Plays the ball past Lewis Miley, but Lewis Miley intercepts him in the end. And here come Newcastle. Plays the ball over to Wisser. McAvoy has made an absolute astounding slide tackle there. And it is cleared away. But Lakiba has played the ball in now. It's crossed in. And it has gone over the bar. I am going to change it to a positive mentality. I think we can do something with this. Harvey Barnes now has the ball. It's tackled by Ethan Briley, who clears it. Oh, we find Shah, but Duffy has intercepted a Newcastle player there. Nobi is now running down the wing. Can he get into the box? He can, but he is tackled. And here comes Ramsey for Newcastle now, running down the wing. Obi looks like about to put a foot in, missed him, and Ramsey just continues to run down. Adebayo Rowan tries to stick a foot in, gets the ball and loses it again. Ramsey plays the ball in, and again, McAvoy, he is having a good start to this game. And it is another Newcastle corner. I have a feeling that it is going to be the same story over here. Newcastle are going to be pushing us to our limit, but hopefully we can silence the Toon fans. And now I am going to offer out some encouragement, because we are giving the game to Newcastle. I think green happy faces do a good job for us. We do have a corner now. Rochdale do have a corner. Ethan Briley crosses the ball in. Can't find anyone, but here comes Rodney. Plays it to Adebayo Rowan. Back to DaVinci Rodney. Toby takes the run on. Crosses the ball in. Can't find Obi. And it was offside. I did just manage to read that little highlight thing down here. It did say offside for a split second. Botman plays it to Keeber now. Finds Harvey Barnes. A lovely ball. It's crossed over to Asula, who is brought down by Romero, and Romero could be in trouble there. It is a penalty. Romero's lucky not to get carded. And it said number 5 for Newcastle. I believe that's Shah. It is Shah. And scores from the spot. Newcastle go 1-0 up at Scotland. Romero making a silly mistake there. And it is 1-0. Straight back underway. Romero just made that mistake. Pass it to Beckwith now. Over to DaVinci Rodney. Duffy plays it to DaVinci Rodney. Over to Romero, who takes on his man, beats him, and crosses the ball in. Can we respond? Oh, we can't be found. And Harvey Barnes is now running down with the ball. If it does get to a silver result, like 3 or 4-0, we will just instant result this, I think. Adebayo Rowan has tripped Harvey Barnes and has been given a warning. Sigh of relief there. From myself. Finneran for Newcastle crosses the ball in, and Watmuff has punched out above the net, and it is another corner for Newcastle. Harvey Barnes. Oh, it's an equaliser. He's over the ball. Crosses the ball well in, and has gone behind for a goal kick. I did thought he went over the line. Ollie Watmuff hoofs the ball forward again once more. Can't find a Dale player this time, but we do restart the play. Briley plays it to Rodney. Obi over to Duffy now. Can Duffy find someone? Duffy can. Romero on the ball now. Can he get that ball in? He can. Finds Adebayo rolling, and it is just over the crossbar. Unlucky there. Vlachodimos? That's the goalkeeper, Vlachodimos. Alright, Rodney's on the ball. Adebayo rolling. Crosses the ball in to Duffy! Uses his head, and it is over the bar. Duffy isn't good at heading. He has a really good jumping reach, but just isn't good at heading. And Asu was just ran past Karen Gordon there. I think oh wait, no, Romero even. And he is on the ball again. And I am really considering taking Romero off. He is getting stuck in a bit too often, which makes me wonder. Oh, yeah, we are. I thought as much. Alright. There we go. I probably need to make some proper tactical changes going into our next game for something more permanent. And it has gone out for a Newcastle throw-in where our tactical changes are now coming to play. As you can see, we've not been fully out of this against Newcastle. We have actually had some shots on target. But Newcastle are probably going to come out with a win here. And they are up in the ante for us. But Romero has intercepted and managed to cross the ball and finds Obi this time. But it has reached Vlachodimos. There we go. Got the name. Vlachodimos has saved the ball. Romero with a brilliant cross there. Probably going to come off at half-time though, because he does look a bit tired. As does Gordon. Ethan Briley is over the ball now. Plays it to Rodney. And now to Watmuff. Over to Karen Gordon on the other side of the pitch. Plays outside of Bale rolling. Here he goes. Toby Adebayo rolling. The tree hugger. Crosses the ball in. Finds Duffy. And again, I'm going to reiterate this. Duffy can't head the ball. Not yet anyway. We'll get a header out of you yet, Duffy. If he scores a header this season, I'll be laughing. Adebayo rolling. Plays over to Obi. A real good ball. In behind the Newcastle defence. And it is a corner for Rochdale with 1 minute of added time before the first half is over. Ethan Briley is over the corner. Can't find a Dale player. Here comes Harvey Barnes. Clears the ball away. Only finding Romero, who's on the other side of the pitch where he should be. Crosses the ball in, can't find a Dale player. Botman plays it over to Akiba. Vlachodimos plays it dangerously to Mark Guehi. He now plays it to Asula. Takes on Romero. Hasn't beat him yet, but has beat him now. Ethan Briley manages to clear it out of play. And that looks like it will be it for the first half. And to be fair to you guys, I think we've made a very good account for ourselves there for the first half. We've had a lot of shots on goal against the Premier League side, and I would like to see more of the same. Even if we do end up losing, the stats don't lie. We have been given Newcastle a game, and we have been going toe-to-toe They are not out of the woods yet. We are giving Eddie Howe a bit of a test. But that being said, am I going to make some changes? Romero has been a bit of a liability, so I'm going to bring on Oliviero. But that is the only change I am going to make at the moment. Into the second half we go. Wissa kicks us off. Now, hopefully we can do something for this second half. And Miley has given the ball back to us. Lovely man, Lewis Miley. Duffy plays it over. Well, Bradley's got the ball. I think it'll Beckwith who was on the ball then. Adbale Rowan on the other side of the pitch. He's got the ball. Plays it to Gordon. He's going on a run, Gordon. The overlapping centre back in full motion. And he's going to potentially get crossing over to Toby. And Toby, Harvey Barnes has sticks a tackle in there. And Adbale Rowan's tries to play a pass in. Finds Ramsey. Very poor pass. But Ramsey is just outpacing our defence. Has managed to run all the way into the box. Finds Wissa, who potentially could be offside. But it is 2-0 to Newcastle United. He is not offside. I would like to look at this again because I think he might have been. Oh wait, no. Nowhere near. Yeah. Let's hope for some encouragement again. Duffy plays it to Rodney. Ethan Briley over to Oliviero. Just come on for the second half. And now finds Duffy. Finds the goalkeeper off the line. And it is just over the bar. Unlucky for Rochdale there. We should have at least one goal, I believe. But not to be at the moment. But the Newcastle goalkeeper has just played it out for a throw-in. And a chance for us to do something there. Kyron Gordon over the throw-in. Plays it over to Toby. Over to Allen. Finds Ethan Briley. Switches over to Sam Beckwith. Over to Duffy. Back to Beckwith. Beckwith has a shot. And it is a corner. We are testing that goalkeeper more and more. And will we get a goal? Ethan Briley is now over the corner. Plays it in. Can't find Obi. Rodney does get the ball though. Plays it out of Bale Rowan. Crosses the ball in. No Dale player there to receive it. Oh man. I'm going to tell Duffy to shoot less often. We're going to go attack him. I genuinely think we can get something from this. But Wissa now has the ball for Newcastle. Like I said, I'm not too fussed if we do lose this. We have given a real good account for ourselves though. So it is a promising sign of things to come. Guehi plays the ball to Wissa, potentially offside. He is offside. Adabel Rowan made a vital tackle there though, in case it was not. Ball switched over, but all we find is Oliviero. So Rochdale are on the attack here. Beckwith back to Oliviero. And crosses the ball into the box. Adabel Rowan's there. And it's bundled around. Obi with a header. And it is in the hands of the Newcastle goalkeeper once more. Oh, man. Duffy. Alright, we have got a free kick. And I am now going to make some changes. I'm going to put Duffy up top with Obi. And Rodney is going to come off because he is shattered. For Miguel Aziz. Who else needs to come off? Jamie Allen needs to come off. He can come off for McDermott. Kyron Gordon needs to come off. He can come off for Wallen. That is 4 changes. And Adabel Rowan is shattered. And Barlow was going to be playing Bit of an unfamiliar role, but we can make it work. We can make it work. Yeah. Newcastle player has got a yellow card, Rory Finneran. And we are now playing attacking. Ramsey plays it to Asuwa, over to Guehi. Back to Ramsey now, who tries to play a ball into Asuwa, can't find him, finds Oliviero. And now Duffy, the now striker, finds the ball and is running down. Takes on a whole of the Newcastle defence, and Duffy is brought down. And surely that is a yellow. It is a yellow card. Potentially could have been a red there, and it is a chance for Rochdale to do something there. Denied of clear goal scoring opportunity. Should that have been a red card? Aziz is over the free kick, and it is just over. And time is running out. I'm going to hold off on a shout then. McDermott has cleared the ball. Nobody up there, though, to receive it. I should probably change that, actually. Out possession. We don't want them tracking. ID, we want them staying high. So we do have two people up there. Because when that ball is cleared, then we do have two players to take on the defenders. It is a corner now for Newcastle. But potential of that change, we could see a goal flurried into the Newcastle net, hopefully. Ball is played in, and it is cleared away. Wisser has got the ball for Newcastle. Plays it to Akiba. It's crossed over to Mark Guehi, the centre-back. Over to Asuwa. Back to Guehi. Over to Lewis Miley. It is intercepted. And Duffy did go to run for the ball, but didn't get there as quick as Mark Guehi. Botman now for Newcastle. Over to Akiba, who plays the ball in. Can't find Lewis Miley. He finds Oscar Wallen, who's now played the ball over to Obi, and it has gone out for a throw-in. That is a disappointing pass from Wallen. Hopefully we can actually get this ball back now. Guehi with a lovely ball into Ramsey, but it's played back. Beckwith has managed to clear the ball. Asuwa on the edge of the area there keeps the ball in play, and is dispossessed by Ethan Briley. Over to Sam Beckwith now. Plays the ball to Miguel Aziz. Can he find Chindo Obi? Obi doesn't even go for the ball. That is very disappointing, but probably wouldn't have got there anyway. And the ball is in Newcastle's half. And here they come again. Down the wing, Akiba once again. Crosses the ball in. Finds Ramsey. Saved by Watmouth. Barlow scrambled that away. McAvoy tries to clear it away. Fails. And Asuwa now for Newcastle. On the edge of our box. Plays it to Ramsey. Again, Duffy has managed to gain the ball. I don't know how there's a free kick given there. Duffy has gained the ball. And there's a 5-man wall for Harvey Barnes. He is going to try and shoot. He does shoot. Watmouth secures the ball. And here comes Beckwith. Plays the ball to Oliviero. Running down the wing. Plays it to Duffy, the Vampire Slayer. Over to Ethan Briley. Crosses the ball over to Obi. Finds him this time. No, he doesn't. It's a goal kick. That is really disappointing. But the green happy faces are back. And surely we can do something now. McAvoy to Wallen. Over to Eddie Barlow. Potentially going in January. I'm potentially thinking of selling him. Here comes Harvey Barnes though. It's brought down by Barlow, and that is a very silly foul by Barlow there. Just took the player and not the ball. Botman plays it to Harvey Mans. It's not looking good, is it, boys? Ball's played over to Oliver Watmouth, and I'm just going to hold it there. And we are now going to play up high. May as well just chuck everybody up. Asua now for Newcastle. He is running down the wing. Doesn't get past Ethan Briley and has gone for a goal kick. And hopefully this is the start of something. Of an attack for Rochdale. It's something that is dire needed. Watmouth hooves the ball forward. Only finds a certain Newcastle player. And they are just passing the ball around as they please. Lou Smiley plays it to Akiba. And now to Botman. Switches the player to Guehi. And here come Newcastle. Ramsey back to Guehi now. Plays over to Asua. Back to Mark Guehi. Plays the ball over. And it is a goal kick. I believe Asua was offside. Watmouth hooves the ball forward again. McDermott wins it. Finds Obi. Plays the ball to McDermott. And Rochdale finally have an attack to think about it. Warwin plays the ball in. Ethan Briley's there. And it just isn't in the net. It's straight at the goalkeeper again. And that might be the end of that. McDermott to McAvoy. On Newcastle are on the attack here. I believe Wisson potential might have been offside. But it is saved by Watmouth. And it is a corner for Newcastle. Great save by Watmouth there. To hold out Wisser. Excuse me. Botman crosses the ball in. No one there. Obi clears the ball for a throw-in. 81 minutes gone now. Newcastle have the ball crossed in. Wisser can't get it to his feet. And Ramsey has the ball now. Plays over to Mark Guehi. Asua crosses the ball in. McAvoy, very important header, and clears it away. Shah is brought off for Saha. Or Shaha. That is weird. Two very similar names. Miley has a shot, and it is just over the bar. Pause. Fire him up. .86 minutes gone. We've been very much on the same paces as Newcastle. Which Newcastle unfortunately just had more of the shots, more shots in the net than us at the end of the day. And I mean they have had a lot more highlights. But that's not to say we haven't brought the game, because we definitely have brought the game to Newcastle. And I think we can be proud of our performance there against Premier League opposition. And this time, it is a goal kick after a clear opportunity again for Newcastle. And 5 added minutes, potentially 2 goals in those 5 minutes. Could be coming. Walling. Can't beat his man, but Barlow regains the ball. Crosses the ball in. Can he find Duffy? Can't find Duffy. And Asua now is breaking free for Newcastle. And Wiss is all on his own there. Plays it back to Asua. Plays the ball in. And it is a third and probably the final blow for Newcastle United. just cut our defence open in the end. And that is probably the end of the story. Wisser plays the ball over to Asua, takes a touch forward, crosses the ball in, and Ramsey takes the scouts from a potential clearance from Rochdale, and it is 3-0 Newcastle. Barlow now for Rochdale. Can we get one goal for us to be happy about? I don't think we will. That being said, the ball is being played in, and it has just gone wide of the net at 91 minutes played. You can only console the Rochdale players at this point. They have worked their socks off. Ball is attempted to play it into Duffy, and Ramsey is let free. Plays the ball over to Asua. This could be 4 for Newcastle. Watmoth gains the ball, and there's no pressure on the players now. Watmoth plays the ball forward, and Brierley's gone in for a tackle there, but just can't keep hold of the ball. And West is through and goal. I believe that's offside. It's not. And that's probably the end of that. Duffy plays it to McAvoy. Plays the ball forward. Can't find McDermott. And Ramsey dribbling through there. And McAvoy clears it away. Tackled by Aziz. And it is a throw-in. 95 minutes have been played. And that should be that. Just waiting for the final whistle because a whole minute's been played now. On top of the extra one. Harrison plays the ball to Miley. Walling clears his lines. I need to make a drink after this game. My throat is getting a bit dry. Botman now for Newcastle, and ref just blow the whistle, son. And there it is. I won't call it an easy match for Newcastle, which is what the commentary suggested. We definitely gave an accounting for ourselves. It is just unfortunate it was on the wrong side of the score sheet, because I do genuinely believe on a different day that would be us winning the game. And the camera is back now. Newcastle obviously better in the second half, but you can see we did try to give ourselves a good account of the game, and no one played terrible. And you do have to give credit to where it's due. Newcastle did tear us apart in the end, but I don't know. I'm tired. But it is a defeat. And yeah, it's one that it's not a tough pill to swallow, really. It's just as it is. I'm going to send the assistant though, because I don't want to be there for that. I am just going to go and make myself a quick drink, and we will get to the Gillingham game. Well, just before we get into the game, I have some very exciting news to show you. We have managed to secure a partnership, a senior affiliate to us. With Manchester City, they have overtaken Blackburn as our senior affiliate, and they can send players on loan to us at any time, and will cover the wages in full. We have no obligation to play the player, and they may be recalled by City when possible. We have an option to host a friendly against City and keep the full gate receipts. And City will be under no obligation to field a full trim side, and they will pay us a nice fee of £83,000 a year. And I am very happy. Put it that way. That is nuts. I did not expect that at all. But here we are. That is a brilliant one. The other options there were Leeds, Preston, and Manchester United. And United offered us around £1,000 more of an annual fee than Manchester City did. But the reason why I picked Manchester City is because they have a worldwide reputation compared to the continental reputation of Manchester United. Not because I just like City more than I do United. If United was the option on there and City weren't there, I probably would have picked them, to be honest with you. That being said, this is our team. I am going to swap Marty out for Rodney there. I am also going to put Duffy on for Obi. And Duffy still has free heading. I just wanted to make that very clear to you guys. He does have really bad heading, and I'm pretty sure he has like 15 jumping reach as well. 16 jumping reach. That tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it? But yes, this is our 11. Now I kind of want to play this isn't our 11. I want to play Aziz. Aziz keeps getting left out. Not on purpose. I am gonna take Marty off. I want to play Aziz up at the top. This is your team for Gillingham away. They are now third in League Two. I'm pretty sure they were top the last time we spoke. The results in between the games was a 0-0 draw to Bristol Rovers and a 1-0 defeat to Sheffield Wednesday in the Virtual Trophy or Pizza Cup or Johnson's Paint Trophy, whatever they want to call it these days. I fielded my whole youth team and we lost 1-0. So it's a sign of things to come. But this is your team. Watmuff, Beckwith. Right, I'm going to start Barlow ahead of Aziz. Watmuff, Beckwith, McAvoy, Gordon. McAvoy's pretty much nailed himself on where Walwyn should be. He is becoming our starting centre-back. He has put in some good performances. Romero, Briley, Allen, Adebayo, Rowling, Adi Barlow, DaVinci, Rodney, and Duffy, the Vampire Slayer. I am going to change these roles whilst I'm here. I want to keep them both up top. Staying high, because that would be very, very much appreciated. Yeah, alright. Let's go into this game. Watmuff does have a slight concern because he wasn't playing him in his right role, but he is now playing in his familiar role, so fear not Ollie Watmuff. Hopefully we can get rid of that wage demand. But yeah, here we go into the match. It was either Barlow or Aziz, both of them lacking in match sharpness, but Barlow, I believe, has more fitness, so he is the one starting ahead. For this match, I'm going to keep camera on. I'm going to see how things go in that retrospect. I'm just going to move that dart. Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be the last match today. I was thinking about doing a 3-match episode, but there wasn't really many games this early on in the season that were that interesting. So, yeah, that's my excuse for that one. We are in our away kit. Now, I'm going to point it out here. It shows it as black and white, and it's going to show it as black and white text. It's not. We have a purple kit. and I'm going to show you. Here today, we are at Gillingham's ground, the famous temporary stand of Gillingham. I love how Duffy the Vampire Slayer is just a whole long name. Yeah, Gillingham are 3rd, Rochdale are 7th. All right, let's see this kit then. You can see it there. It's purple and white. If you remember the season, Rochdale went up. I think it was 2009-2010 season. They were playing in purple and white. I don't know why we have red numbers though. If I remember, I will sort that out tomorrow. But we have kicked off in our away kit, looking beautiful against the blue of Gillingham. And we are attacking from the off. I have changed the tactics up a little bit because they were set a very weird way. But it's all right. Gale for Andrews has a shot, and it is over the bar. I mean, it's not a great start, is it? It's not a sign of things we want to come. I also want to promise you guys, this is recorded on a different day. I promise you I've changed myself. This is a different t-shirt I'm wearing. It's just one of the jumpers I am comfortable wearing. Don't know why I needed to clear that up. McAvoy plays the ball to Duffy, finds Duffy, is brought down, and that is definitely a free kick. And it is a yellow card for Ogie. Deservingly so, because, I mean, that is definitely a free kick. Another clear goal scoring opportunity. Romero is over it, plays it to Barlow. Barlow has a shot, it's blocked, deflected even. Back to Romero. Allen to Briley, over to Toby, Adebayo rolling. And yeah, that's the end of that. But, new highlight. Toby plays it to Romero. Over to Briley, plays the ball in. Can't find Duffy, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure Duffy's like 6 foot, like 5 or something as well. Imagine that with a jumping reach, and then like he has free headed. Out of a possible 20, which is the highest, he has free headed. I can't get over that. But yeah, I find it nuts. Hopefully, he develops his heading towards the end of the season and don't become more of a laughing stock in terms in that sense. He is a good player, Duffy. I do believe in Duffy. I believe in the rest of my players too, I promise. Rodney is actually wanted by Exeter, I believe it was. So that is interesting. I'm going to keep tabs on that. I'm looking to sell Manny D because his training performances have been absolutely abysmal. So I've left him out on purpose because if you're not going to play well in training, then you're not going to get him a team, are you? But yeah, Deservely was left out, but Gordon's on the attack here, tackled, but does keep hold of the ball. Adebayo Rowan plays the ball in, can't find Romero. Ethan Bryler heads the ball back into the box, cleared out. Allen has the ball, plays it to Romero, has a shot, and it has just gone over the bar. But yeah, Deservely is he's been left out on purpose. He has got a target for training to get like a decent rating training. He's nowhere near it, so he is likely going to be transfer listed come January, and we're going to look to sell him on for a profit, and that is a real good goal there and not good enough from us, so I'm going to demand more. Because that is simply not good enough for us. For a team that should be up there with Gillingham, that we need to be doing much better. And it has been intercepted. Rodney now with the ball. Plays out with Adebayo Rowan. Crosses the ball into Buffy with his head. And I tell you what, to say he only has free headed, he wasn't that far away. Yeah, Duffy almost getting the goal there. I think I called him Buffy by accident. Barlow plays it to Romero, crosses the ball in, can't find Adebayo Rowan there. Karen Gordon though, fancies himself, has a shot, and it has gone out for a corner. Gordon has tested a goalkeeper there with a very good shot. Ethan Briley is over the corner. Can we do something with this? Crosses the ball in, and it is headed out. And Gale now running down the wing for Gillingham, but Ethan Briley has managed to regain the ball. Plays it to Beckwith, over to McAvoy, having a fine start in a Rochdale shirt. McAvoy is. Adebayo Rowland plays it over to KG. Over to Jamie Owen. Plays the ball all the way back to Ollie Watmoth. Now to Romero. Is intercepted by Kyber. And now Gale for Gillingham. Andrews. And Gale should have been tackled there. And Gillingham just playing the ball around us to please. Not a real good sign for us. And Romero has intercepted there. Briley has managed to meg his opponent. And Rodney is now through. He's managed to get to the edge of the area. He's going to dribble it in. Almost brought down. Beckwith has a shot. And I'm not going to lie to you, I thought that was in. And Rodney has done brilliant there. But unfortunately, not to be for the Dale. And Watmouth now plays it to Gordon from a goal kick. Adebayo Rowland plays it to KG. Back to Toby, who plays the ball forward, finds Duffy, and heads it to Rodney, who I don't know how Rodney has missed there. You could see how wide of a gap Rodney had in goal, unless it was offside. But Duffy actually got his head to Rodney. Sign of things to come. Kyber just dribbling through the defence there. Romero and Beckwith clearing the lines, and it has always reached the defence of Gillingham, who play the ball in again, and it is 2-0. Watmouth made a big mistake there, but it has been ruled out for offside. Watmouth made a silly mistake in trying to go and save that ball. And there was an offside from us. I'm going to make a shout in a minute. Excuse me. Again, I'm recording this in the evening. And Watmouth's made a good save there. And these lads need a bit of encouragement. Oh, look at all those happy faces. Ah, bless them. And Gillingham have another tap there. It's cleared away. Barlow plays it forward to Duffy. That is much better having those two up there as centre forwards. He's managed to get all the way to the edge of the area, and it is a free kick. And it is a yellow card for Coleman of Gillingham. Duffy there faking an injury. Jamie Allen is over this one. Can we get a goal back? Plays the ball over. Can't find Romero. It is cleared away. Duffy, the Vampire Slayer, though, has the ball. Plays it over to Sam Beckwith. And it is another free kick to Rochdale after Allen was tripped by Lily of Gillingham. Take that off what you will. Romero over the free kick. And it is played in. He has a shot! And Romero has scored! What a goal from the fullback! Oh my! I didn't even see that go in. It was like a whip hit. Hopefully we can see the ball move in slow motion. That is a goal of finest quality right into that top corner. And it is 1-1. How have you managed to do that, Romero, you dancer? And well, we are right back into this, and I am going to offer some praise now. You know, put some happy faces on the Dale players. That was out of your top draw, Romero. Wow. I did not expect that. Allen plays inside of Bale Rowan. Can we go 2-1 up at the break? I tell you what, he's beat his defenders. He's found Rodney. And it has gone for a goal kick. 3 added minutes. And, well, we have been quite happy. I don't know why you're giving me red faces, guys. Romero just scored an absolute thundercracker. Cross is played in. It's over the crossbar. Don't need to worry about that. Watmouth has a goal kick, and that is half time. Well, yeah, it is half time. Well, that is quite something, isn't it? I don't think I've seen a better free kick on Football Manager. That is... wow. I'm going to clip that, I think. because that was special, that goal. But yeah, we are playing well. We are somehow still in the playoff positions. We have been drawing a few games. Barnet 5-1 up at Northampton, which is a mental. But all being said, been the better team, and hopefully we do go on and have a good second half. Well, I just wanted to check the camera recording, and I do apologise for all the frame stuff. I think the next thing I do need to get is a webcam. So no camera for the rest of the game, and then we'll bring it back for post-match stuff. So yeah, I do apologise about that and the frames. Oh man, I actually can't believe that I'm gutted that camera's not working properly. But we do get back underway here. 46 minutes on the 45 minutes on the clock even. Silly me. Oh, and plays over to Rodney. Finds Rodney as well. Rodney had to find his way over there. Plays over to Romero, who scored that thundercracker of a free kick. Can't find Rodney in the play free ball though. And I don't even know how to describe that. That is surely a bug. But the Gillingham defenders played that in back to the goalkeeper. Has completely missed the player. Hutton plays it over to the goalkeeper, who misses the ball, and Duffy's just there to take it. And I'm not going to lie to you, I think that's the easiest goal I'm ever going to see on Football Manager, and they're probably going to hit straight back at us. Kano plays it forward, and it is a goal kick for Rochdale. Well, that was an interesting goal. I don't know what quite to say about that. That's surely got to be a bug, because that is weird. Gordon tries to clear his lines. Can't find a Dale player. Willie now with the ball. Plays it to Kano. Allen stuck a foot out, and that is a free kick. I won't be surprised if this is a yellow card. Oh, he's been lenient. It's just a warning. Ball's played in quickly. And Briley is there to regain the ball. Keep the ball and play for Rochdale after it was cleared away. Although he has just dribbled it into a Gillingham player. Very weird. Ball's played in, and it has gone out for a throw-in. Gordon with the clearance. And, well, Gillingham a bit rubbish there. Sorry I went silent, I sort of zoned in. The attendance 7,472 at the Pressfield Stadium. Which, I mean, that's quite a nice number, isn't it? Ball's played over. And does find a Gillingham player. Excuse me. It is deflected out for a corner. Was deflected off Jamie Allen. Sorry about all that noise. Right. Okay. Gillingham have a goal kick now. I am fully caught up now. And Kano plays ball forward. And has got over the bar once more. I'm not going to offer out any shouts yet. It's gone everybody. It's gone over everybody. But Rodney was pushed, and well, that's the end of that. Well, that was rather odd. All right, 6 minutes gone. I'm gonna look at making some changes now. So, I am going to bring I'm going to bring Duffy off for Obi. I'm going to bring the main on for Adebayo rolling. I'm gonna keep Romero on. Diego Romero. Remember the name, Diego Romero. That was an absolute beast of a goal. Oscar Warwin, Miguel Aziz, Ryan Easton, Harvey Gilmore. I'm just trying to think of what potential changes I can make. You know, I started recording this, I think it was just before 9 o'clock, and I thought, oh well, it won't take much more than an hour. You know what time it is now for me recording this? It is now almost 11:15. I've been recording for almost 2 hours without me realising. And you know what? I've only done 2 games, which I find nuts. It is another corner for what's it called? Gillingham. What's it called? I apologise. Oh, and Gillingham have a shot from range there. And my shout didn't go very well. Gordon plays it over to Watmouth. Over to Romero now, who is intercepted by Kyber. But Romero does win the ball back over to Rodney, and then Kyber wins it back in a very weird transition of play. Andrews has the ball. Is it offside? It is not. I thought it was. It was a very weird transition of play. Yeah, no. Definitely not offside. Straight into another highlight though, so it could be a chance for us to go and do something. The main, straight into things, over to Obi. And straight back into it for Dale. Crosses in, and Rodley's just run to the other side of the pitch. So there's no point of putting the ball in there. And it is safely in the hands of the goalkeeper. It was played at forward and he has remained in possession of Gillingham. Playing the ball over Matheson to Gale, now to Hutton, who plays the ball to Kybel. Lovely ball for Gillingham. Cross the ball in and it is scuppered out onto the edge of the area. Ball played in again and again cleared out by McAvoy. Kerno has a shot now deflected, but Watmouth has 2 hands on it and there's no need to worry. And here we go, we've regained the ball and hopefully now it's the start of a nice little attack for Rochdale. Rodney plays it to Romero. Now plays it to Ethan Briley, who looks a bit tired. So plays it to Jamie Allen. And now it's all the way back to Ollie Watmouth. Now to Kyron Gordon. Here we go. The overlapping centre-back in motion. He's made a run. Allen plays it back to Watmouth. Just trying to find a pass going forward. Beckwith now plays it to Romero. To Ethan Briley. I won't be surprised if we go back to the keeper here. McAvoy plays the ball forward. Can't find anyone. That was quite a silly ball. Quite a silly risk to say we're not winning the game yet. But Nemain regains the ball from possession, plays it to Obi, who finds himself surrounded by a few defenders. But Allen has managed to find Romero on the other side, but Romero, stupidly enough, does not go for the ball. And it is a goal kick. Excuse me. Cleared out by Gordon. And the main is there. Is he going to run with it? He's run out of play. Why has he run out of play? What's gone on there for him to run it out of play? Honestly, sometimes I wonder why I play this game. I'm not just saying that for the will of it. Like, so literally in this game alone, I think we've seen like 3 errors, which really shouldn't be happening. And that's for both teams. So it is a bit concerning to say this is supposed to be some like groundbreaking game, innit? Football Manager 26. Nothing really there to shout about. Colonel with the ball for Gillingham, not Chesterfield. And Watmoth regains the ball. Hoofs the ball forward. Finds Romero? Finds Romero. Here we go. Plays the ball to Rodney. He's through and goal. Did that not go in? Oh, Rodney, you've had a stinker, son. I don't understand how he's managed to miss that. It's been played back into the goalkeeper's hands. I'm in disbelief. Wow. I honestly don't know how we missed that. And I've got both hands are on my head. Bryle makes a tackle. And it's gone out for a goal kick. I actually can't believe Rodney's missed there. That is a massive chance to have won the game. Barlow now plays it to Obi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Allen. Over to Watmoth. Back to Karen Gordon. Plays it to the main. Plays the ball into the centre to Obi. Over to Jamie Allen. Karen Gordon tries to find the main. And it is headed out. And it is in the final third of Gillingham's area. We don't get to see it though. Of course we don't, Football Manager. We have got 1 substitution left. And it is a case of who on earth do we bring on? Because I really don't know. We've got Gilmore, Warwin and Aziz. And it's Jamie Allen, Sam Beckwith and Karen Gordon that are tired. And I really don't know, because in their individual abilities, they are all decent players. But ideally, we need someone to go into that centre attacking midfield position and put Barlow back in central midfield. And I'm thinking it's either going to be Gilmore or Aziz. And I'm leaning towards Aziz. I'm going to put Barlow there for Allen. Allen is going to come off for Aziz. Did I bring Duffy off? I don't remember bringing Duffy off. Oh wait, no, I brought him off for Obi, didn't I? Right, let me put him there, and he can play as a second striker. There we go. Barlow is now going to play as an attacking midfielder. East is now going to play as an attacking midfielder. I'm going to make these advanced centre back as well. I know they are shattered, but in all ways to try and win a game. I would like to see us really go for this now. We don't get to see that now as a consequence. Beckwith with the ball, plays it to McAvoy, should switch it, does, to over Watmoth, now to Karen Gordon, who plays the ball over to Nemain, who's now going to run with it, and continues to run with it. He's not being challenged, Nemain, who plays the ball into Rodney, finds Rodney, and it is saved by the keeper. Hopefully that's not it now. I'm going to fire him up because, I mean, we deserve more from this than the game shows. We do have a corner in the 88th minute. Ball's played in, cleared away by Smith, and it is funded away. However, Sam Beckwith is on the ball, is holding the ball. I don't know why. Play the ball forward. Finds Ryan East to Rodney! And it is free! Oh, premature celebrations. It's offside. And it's going to be another point for Rochdale, I think. We're being forced to a point. And honestly, I'm genuinely in disbelief now. I know you can't see my face, but I'm genuinely in disbelief. I'm quite frustrated now. Because the thing is, we haven't even played bad. That's the thing. We've not played bad. And it's either going to be a real stupid goal conceded now, or we're going to be forced to settle for a point. I don't think there's any way we go and win this, because of the way Football Manager just runs. I'm real frustrated by that. Ball's cleared out. Played back in. McAvoy hoofing the ball forward. I don't even know what to say. Just in disbelief. Kano for Gillingham now. Plays the ball in. And it's cleared away by Beckwith. Headed back in. Riviera clears his lines. Back to Mackenzie though. Of Gillingham. He plays the ball back in. And has gone for a corner. Should have just let it sail through for a goal kick. I'm rather disappointed now. We're not going to see it. Rodney now. Plays it to Barlow. Over to the main. Beats his man. Plays the ball in. Can't find Obi. But here comes Oliviero. Plays the ball back in. Again, Ryan East. Plays the ball in. And it is bundled away. And oh my days. And it's 2-2. Against a team that's in the playoffs. Yeah, sure. It's a good point away from home. But guys, that is not something we can be saying, yeah, we did alright there. Because we really didn't. We deserved to win that game. And we didn't. And that is rather disappointing from us in the end. And I really don't know how to say that, to be honest. Because I really don't know how we lost that. You know what I'm saying, lost? Because it feels like a loss. Like in both of those games we played today, we've arguably been the better team in situations. Newcastle game probably less. But I mean, we were the much better team, and that is not a fair statement of things. We were the much better team against Gillingham there. I'm very frustrated. But that is going to be the end of that for today. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, make sure you do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I mean, hopefully Duffy improves on his heading. Next time you'll join us will either be in October or November. Not decided yet. But Rochdale are at home tomorrow, so I probably won't be recording. So the next video will be out. So this video will be out Tuesday. So yeah, no, I won't be recording Tuesday then, because I've got an appointment and then I've got the Rochdale game obviously to go to Rochdale. And then Wednesday we'll do a live match reaction. That'll be at 7 o'clock rather than 6, because I mean I don't think 6 o'clock works for me for some reason. Just don't have any good luck. So yeah, 7 o'clock on Wednesday. I might do some recording Wednesday too. But yeah, until then, thank you very much for watching. A very frustrating day at the office, but we move. We sit just outside the playoff places, so there's not much to complain about. Alright, I'm going to love you, leave yous. Up the Dale. See you later.